Well, howdy there, friends. Today, we're embarking on a remarkable journey to catch a glimpse of how the cast members from the WAYANS brothers have changed over the years. We'll be revealing their true identities and ages, and you're in for a real treat as we compare their youthful days on the show to the present year of 2024. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all ready for this ride? Let's get this journey rolling. 1. Marlon Wein as Marlon Williams. Marlon Wein portrayed Marlon Williams, Shawn's intellectually challenged, immature, sex-driven, unhygienic, and lethargic younger sibling, also employed at the newsstand. Wayans, a native of New York City, is the offspring of Elvira Alethea Green, a homemaker and social worker, and Howell Stoughton Wayans, a supermarket manager. He grew up in Fulton Houses, a New York City housing project, as the youngest among 10 siblings. He is the sibling of Nadia, Shawn, Keenan Ivory, Damon, Dwayne, and Kim. His family adhered to the Jehovah's Witnesses faith. Wayans attended Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts in New York City, renowned from the film Fame. After completing high school, he enrolled at Howard University in Washington, D.C., but left after 2 years. Wayans served as the producer for the initial 2 installments of the Scary Movie series, where he and Shawn were acknowledged as writers and co-stars. These films premiered in 2000 and 2001. In 2000, Wayans took on the roles of Tyrone C. Love in Requiem for a Dream and Snails in Dungeons & Dragons. During the same year, he and Shawn hosted the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Wayans also oversaw the creation of the Nickelodeon animated series Thugaboo. In 2017, NBC granted him his own sitcom, Marlon, which ran for 10 episodes. The show was renewed for a second season in September 2017 and is currently accessible on Netflix. Wayans was romantically involved with Angela Zachary from 1992 to 2013, and despite having referred to her as his ex-wife previously, he clarified in 2021 that they were never officially married. The couple has 2 children. Wayans enjoyed a close friendship with the late rapper Tupac Shakur and has maintained a long-standing friendship with actor Omar Epps. 2. Anna Maria Horford as Deirdre D. Baxter. Anna Maria Horford takes on the character Deirdre D. Baxter, seasons 2 to 5, the formidable security guard and close friend of Shawn, Marlon, and Pops. Horford was born in Harlem, New York City in 1948 to Victor Horford, an investment real estate broker originally from Barbuda, and Lillian Agatha, née Richardson Horford, who immigrated from Antigua and Barbuda in the 1940s. She was raised in a family with 5 children. Horford attended Wadley Junior High School and the High School of Performing Arts. Post-high school, she entered the field of acting through the Harlem Youth for Change program. More recently, she appeared in the inaugural season of Grey's Anatomy and returned to the big screen in the 2013 film A Medea Christmas. She portrayed Helen in the BET sitcom Read Between the Lines. Currently, Horford holds a recurring role as Vivienne Avant on The Bold and the Beautiful. Her performance earned her a nomination for Outstanding Special Guest Performer in a Drama Series at the 43rd Daytime Emmy Awards. She began a recurring role in the 2nd season premiere of Be Positive. Additionally, she featured in the TBS sitcom The Last OG, starring Tracy Morgan as a recurring character. On October 29, 2011, Horford received the title of Ambassador of Tourism of Antigua. She is also an active member of the Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. 3. Lila Roshon as Lisa. Lila Roshon portrayed Lisa Saunders in the series. Roshon was born in Torrance, a suburb of Los Angeles, to Zelma, a nurse practitioner, and Samuel Staples, a business owner and graphic artist. She graduated from Cerritos High School in Cerritos, California, in 1982. In 1984, Roshon appeared as an extra in the movie Breakin', where she encountered the man who later became her husband. Between 1986 and 1988, while attending college, Roshon was one of the Spudettes, featured in over 30 national spots for the Spuds Mackenzie Budweiser Bud Light TV commercials. She also starred in the 1985 made-for-television film A Bunny's Tale, which featured Kirstie Alley and Delta Burke, based on Gloria Steinem's experiences as a Playboy bunny. Roshon has been married twice and is the mother of 2 children. Her first marriage was to dancer and actor Adolfo Quiñones, also known as Shabba-Doo, from 1982 until their divorce in 1987. In 1999, she married film director Antoine Fuqua. They share a daughter, Aja Roshon Fuqua, and a son named Brando Fuqua. Roshon faced a setback in 2001. 4. Janette Dubois as Grandma Ellington. Janette Dubois assumes the role of Grandma Ellington. Janette Dubois was a versatile and multi-talented entertainer. Raised in Brooklyn, New York, she embarked on her career on Broadway. Her theatrical repertoire includes performances in various plays, such as Golden Boy, alongside Sammy Davis Jr. and Louis Gossett Jr., as well as A Raisin in the Sun. Transitioning to television, she earned a Peabody Award for the 1969 CBS children's movie J.T. 1969 and became the first African-American actress with a regular role in the daytime serial Love of Life, 1951. Her most prominent role was as the sultry, confident, and gossipy Willona Woods on Good Teams, 1974. Dubois not only portrayed the character, but also composed and sang the theme song Moving On Up for another Norman Lear series, The Jeffersons, 1975. In the film realm, she graced many productions, including the blaxploitation parody I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, 1988, where she played a tough and nurturing mother. Her voiceover work earned her 2 Emmys. As a co-founder of the Pan-African Film and Arts Festival, dedicated to showcasing global films about people of African descent and fine arts, Dubois actively contributes to the community. Her Dubois Care Foundation focuses on empowering youth through support for after-school programs. Additionally, she was a talented painter, regularly exhibiting her artwork. In 2008, she released the CD Hidden Treasures, featuring the well-known TV theme song Movin' On Up. 5. Shawn Wans as Shawn Williams. Shawn Wans embodies the character Shawn Williams, a suave, womanizing, and responsible bachelor, serving as Marlon's elder sibling. He owns a local newsstand. Wayans, the 9th child among 10 siblings, was born in New York City to Elvira Alathia, a homemaker and social worker, and Howell Stoughton Wayans, a supermarket manager. Raised as Jehovah's Witnesses, Wayans spent his formative years in the Fulton houses in Chelsea, Manhattan, and graduated from Bayard Rustin High School for the Humanities in 1989. After a stint in the 1999 gang drama New Blood, Wyans's cinematic journey took a significant turn when he co-starred with his brother Marlon in the hit film Scary Movie, 1999-2000. Directed by their elder brother Keenan, the movie was a satirical take on contemporary horror films like Scream, and Wayans played the seemingly closeted Ray Wilkins. He reprised the role in the equally successful 2001 sequel Scary Movie 2 and continued involvement in subsequent sequels. In 2004, Shawn and Marlon Wayans took on the lead roles in the Keenan-directed comedy White Chicks, portraying FBI agents compelled to disguise themselves as pampered blonde heiresses. Shawn contributed to the story and screenplay of the film. The collaborative spirit persisted as he, Marlon, and Keenan joined forces again for the 2006 comedy Little Man, where Shawn served as an actor, co-writer, and co-producer. 6. John Witherspoon as John Pops Williams. John Witherspoon embodies the character John Pops Williams, the eccentric and somewhat dysfunctional father of Shawn and Marlon, who owns the renowned local diner situated next to Shawn and Marlon's newsstand. Born on January 27, 1942, in Detroit, Michigan, Witherspoon initially bore the last name Witherspoon before later adopting Witherspoon. Among 11 siblings, his older brother, William, achieved success as a Motown songwriter, contributing to the lyrics of the 1966 hit single What Becomes of the Brokenhearted. Returning to his comedic roots, Witherspoon initiated a comedy tour that debuted on television on March 28, 2008, airing on Showtime. His 2009 tour featured 19 stops across the country. In December 2011, Witherspoon once again graced the stage with his stand-up comedy act at the Funny Bone Comedy Club in Tunica, Mississippi, located at Harrah's Casino. Witherspoon entered matrimony with Angela Robinson in 1988, and together they raised 2 sons, John David, J.D., and Alexander. A close friendship developed between Witherspoon and David Letterman, who became the godfather of his 2 sons. Witherspoon passed away due to a heart attack at his residence in Sherman Oaks, California, on October 29, 2019, at the age of 77. Age 7. Phil Lewis as T.C. Phil Lewis takes on the role of Thelonious T.C. Capricornio, seasons 2 to 5. Born on February 14, 1968, in Uganda to American parents, Lewis's father, Delano Lewis, held positions as the U.S. Peace Corps Associate Director and Country Director for Nigeria and Uganda, later serving as the United States Ambassador to South Africa. Lewis is one of 4 brothers. Lewis starred in the Disney Channel original series The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody as Mr. Moses. He reprised the role in 2008 on the spin-off The Sweet Life on Deck, portraying the manager of the SS Tipton. His guest appearances include Disney Channel's That's So Raven and Phineas and Ferb, along with a role in the channel's original film, Dadnapped. In the children's series Special Agent Oso, he has a recurring role as the voice of Agent Wolfie. In late December 1991, Lewis faced legal consequences after a car crash resulting in the death of Isabel Duarte, a Bethesda, Maryland resident. Charges of manslaughter and driving while intoxicated were filed against him. His blood alcohol level at the time was 3 times the legal limit for intoxication. Lewis received a 5-year prison sentence, with 4 years suspended, acknowledging his post-arrest efforts with a prison-based theater troupe that aimed to raise awareness about the consequences of drug abuse. Following his release, Lewis served 2 years probation and completed 350 hours of community service. He is married to Megan Benton Lewis and is a father to 2 daughters. 8. Paula Jai Parker as Monique. Paula Jai Parker takes on the role of Monique, Season 2, Episodes 111 in the series. Born in Farmington, Michigan, she grew up in the Shaker Heights area of Cleveland, Ohio. Initially attending Shaker Heights High School, she later graduated from Cleveland Heights High School due to racial issues in Shaker. For college, she relocated to Washington, D.C. to pursue studies at Howard University. After completing her Bachelor of Fine Arts degree, she moved to New York City, where she performed at various clubs. Between 1992 and 1993, she showcased her talent on the Fox comedy program The Apollo Comedy Hour, filmed live at the iconic Apollo Theater. She later became a cast member on the short-lived sketch show Townsend Television. In 2004, Parker married Forrest Martin, whom she met on the set of Hustle and Flow. Forrest, having recently graduated with a Master of Fine Arts, was working as an intern. Initially hesitant about starring in the critically acclaimed movie, Parker eventually took the part at her manager's urging. The couple has 1 son, 9, Jill Tasker as Lou. Jill Tasker portrayed Lou Malino, Season 2, Episodes 1 to 7, in the sitcom series. She also made guest appearances on The Days and Nights of Molly Dodd, Law & Order, American Playhouse, and other television shows. Tasker shared the stage with Joan Collins in the 1992 Broadway production of Private Lives, taking on the role of Sybil. In 2004, she obtained a JD degree and currently pursues a career as a voiceover artist and personal coach. Tasker is wedded to actor Doug Stender and makes her home in New York City. 10. Germaine Hopkins as Dupree. Germaine Huggy. Hopkins assumes the role of Dupree, seasons 3-5, in the series. Born in Elizabeth, New Jersey, Hopkins embarked on his acting journey during adolescence. At 15, he entered the acting scene when his mother took him to a casting call audition in New York for the Warner Brothers feature Lean on Me. There, he secured a leading role opposite Morgan Freeman as Thomas Sams, a misguided, drug-abusing high school student. In his subsequent project Juice, directed by Ernest R. Dickerson, Hopkins starred as Steele alongside Khalil Kain, Omar Epps, and Tupac Shakur. On December 15, 2011, Hopkins faced arrest for attempting to purchase 200 pounds, 91 kili, of marijuana from an undercover police officer. Although he could have received up to 5 years in prison, he was ultimately sentenced to 30 days in jail and 3 years probation. In another incident on October 13, 2017, in Apex, North Carolina, Hopkins was arrested with 5.7 pounds, 2.6 kilograms of marijuana in his car trunk. TMZ reported Hopkins pleaded guilty to felony possession. However, the judge opted for a suspended 4-month sentence, placing Hopkins on 24 months of supervised probation. 11. Mitch Melany as White Mike. White Mike, portrayed by Mitch Melany, served as Shawn and Marlon's white neighbor in the ghetto and made appearances in 6 episodes of Season 2. Initially set to become a recurring character throughout the series, actor Mitch Melany took on a different path, landing his own show, Nick Freno, licensed teacher. Mitch Melany, born on September 20, 1968, in Concord, California, initiated his stand-up career at 19, performing in venues in East Oakland. By the following year, he showcased his talent on MTV's 1-2-hour Comedy Hour, It's Showtime at the Apollo, and An Evening at the Improv. Following a brief recurring role as White Mike on the sitcom The WAYANS Bros from 1995 to 1996, he headlined his own series, Nick Freno, licensed teacher, airing from 1996 to 1998, both featured on the WB. During breaks from Nick Freno, licensed teacher, Melany continued touring with his stand-up act nationwide. In 1999, he wrote and starred in his debut feature film, The Breaks, portraying Derek King. In 2003, he hosted the ABC reality series All American Girl and made multiple appearances on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. In 2006, Melany authored and published a book titled Stranded at Almost, establishing a YouTube channel on January 27, 2007. He divided his time between his hometown of Oakland, California, and Los Angeles, California. Mitch Melany passed away on May 25, 2008, succumbing to a diabetes-related stroke. While we celebrate the successes and achievements of the cast then and now, it's important to acknowledge the impact of the Wayans bras in shaping the landscape of television comedy. The show's legacy lives on in the hearts of fans, who continue to appreciate the laughter and camaraderie it brought into our homes. Thank you for taking this trip down memory lane with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more exciting content. Until next time, keep laughing, stay entertained, and cherish the timeless brilliance of the Wayans Bros.